Hi, welcome to Truth Seekers, and we are here to talk about Bigfoot, the unsolved mystery. In this video, we will explore the evidence for Bigfoot. We will also discuss some of the stories and legends about Bigfoot. So, sit back, relax, and let's get started. Bigfoot, also known as Sasquatch, is a large, hairy, ape-like creature that is said to live in the forests of North America. North American settlers started reporting sightings during the late 1800s and into the 1900s, with the occasional finding of footprints, sporadic encounters, and even a few grainy photos and videos adding to the mystery. The descriptions of Bigfoot vary, but most people describe it as being between 7 and 10 feet tall, with long arms and legs, a large head, and a thick coat of hair. Some people claim that Bigfoot has a foul odor, while others say that it smells like flowers. Beginning in 1884, the British colonist newspaper in Victoria, Canada, reported an intriguing incident involving the capture of a creature described as gorilla type in the local area. Subsequently, there were additional accounts, though many were dismissed as hoaxes, as noted by the Canadian Encyclopedia. Notably, renowned Sasquatch book author John Green compiled an extensive list of 1,340 sightings, spanning the 19th and 20th centuries. However, it was during the late 1950s that the modern legend of Bigfoot or Sasquatch experienced a resurgence and gained renewed popularity. The Patterson-Gimlin film is one of the most famous Bigfoot sightings in history. It was shot in 1967 by Roger Patterson and Bob Gimlin, two men who were riding horses through Northern California. The film shows a large, hairy creature walking across the rocky terrain. The creature glances over its shoulder at the men as it walks through the camera shot. A federal investigation was initiated following a peculiar incident in Kentucky, where a man discharged his firearm inside a national park. The incident unfolded at Mammoth Cave National Park in western Kentucky, involving a backcountry camper who reported encountering an individual claiming to have heard unusual sounds in the vicinity. Shortly after their encounter, the camper heard gunshots, as the man apparently fired at a creature he believed to be a Bigfoot emerging from behind a cluster of trees. This event prompted official authorities to launch an investigation into the matter. In 1951, a British explorer ventured into the Himalayan mountains and captured a photograph of a distinctive 13-inch footprint that clearly did not belong to a human. Intrigued by this discovery, the explorer diligently tracked the footprints for an extended period, documenting the intriguing trail through several additional photographs. These remarkable images garnered significant attention and interest, ultimately fetching a substantial price of several £1,000s when they were auctioned off in 2014. But this can also be related to Yeti. Yeti, also known as the Abominable Snowman, is a legendary creature believed to inhabit the Himalayan region of Nepal and Tibet. It is described as a large, ape-like creature covered in white or brown fur, adapted to the snowy mountainous environment. Paul Freeman, an employee with the U.S. Forest Service, came almost face-to-face with a hairy, brown creature standing almost 8 feet tall. That encounter spurred Freeman's quest to find a Bigfoot. His hunts led him to collect a series of plaster casts of Bigfoot prints he found in the forests of the Pacific Northwest. A driver in Midland County, Michigan, was driving on a country road in 1997 when he saw a large, hairy creature climb out of a ditch on the side of the road. As the witness got closer to the beast, it made eye contact with him before disappearing into the trees. Stories about a wild man or Bigfoot-type creature in Pennsylvania date back to the mid-1800s, but a massive footprint discovered in the 1980s was the talk of the town in Johnstown, a small city about an hour east of Pittsburgh. The 17.75 by 7-inch footprint was photographed and carried across the Associated Press wire. There have been more than 100 reported Bigfoot sighting in Pennsylvania. In 2015, two men were canoeing in a Tampa, Florida swamp, anticipating the sight of an alligator, when they were startled by rustling sounds coming from the bank. As they looked closer, they quickly realized that the creature before them was not an alligator at all. This mysterious, hairy beast seemed to be reaching into the water, grabbing something, and then casually strolling away. The best recent footage of Bigfoot is said to have come from Mississippi, captured by a hunter named Josh Highcliffe in 2015. This video was posted on YouTube 8 years ago, and many Bigfoot enthusiasts believe it is the most compelling footage of the legendary creature ever recorded. Even after all this time, fans still consider it to be the uncontested best sighting. Josh Highcliffe's video, filmed 9 miles west of Tunica, allegedly shows a massive creature with a broad back resembling a gorilla. In the footage, the creature can be seen pulling bark off a tree trunk in the background. Hikers in Frisco, Colorado were taking a break when they saw something strange on the snow-covered mountains above them. At about 11,000 feet of elevation, they watched a dark figure fall. The hikers immediately began hiking up to the place where they'd seen the fall, but all they found was a series of footprints and handprints in the snow. Many alleged Bigfoot sightings can be attributed to misidentifications of known animals, hoaxes, or folklore. While there have been occasional footprints, photographs, and video footage claimed to be evidence of Bigfoot, these have been heavily scrutinized and often debunked by experts. The scientific community generally views Bigfoot as a subject of cryptozoology, which deals with the study of creatures whose existence is unsubstantiated or disputed. Cryptozoology is not considered a recognized scientific discipline, and the lack of credible evidence has led many scientists to remain skeptical about the existence of Bigfoot, until more substantial evidence is presented. In 2014, a team of researchers led by the late geneticist Brian Sykes from the University of Oxford in England embarked on a study involving genetic analysis of 36 hair samples that were attributed to Bigfoot or the Yeti, a creature resembling an ape-like being believed to exist in the Himalayas. The results revealed that the majority of the hair samples originated from known animals such as cows, raccoons, deer, and humans. However, intriguingly, 2 of the samples exhibited a close resemblance to the DNA of an extinct Paleolithic polar bear, as previously reported by Live Science. These particular samples likely came from an extinct Paleolithic bear species, but they were definitively of bear origin, rather than belonging to a primate species. The Paleolithic bear, also known as the cave bear, Ursus spilius, went extinct around 24,000 years ago. It was a species of bear that inhabited Europe during the Pleistocene epoch. Cave bears were well adapted to living in cold environments and were characterized by their robust build and large size, often exceeding the dimensions of modern-day bears. They were primarily herbivorous, feeding on a diet of plants, fruits, and occasionally small animals. Maybe other time we can get in detail of Pleistocene. And the conclusion for Bigfoot after searching is: in this vast world, there are numerous mysteries and unexplored phenomena that have yet to be uncovered, and Bigfoot could potentially fall into that category. Despite the absence of concrete proof, the abundance of purported evidence and countless stories surrounding Bigfoot suggest that there may be more to this creature than meets the eye. It is possible that there are aspects of the Bigfoot phenomenon that remain hidden or undisclosed, either by choice or circumstance, leaving us with a wealth of untold stories and enigmas to ponder. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like these.